So the interesting thing that I have witnessed over the last 30 years that we've been in pharmacy is that younger and younger people are having gallbladder disease, which is odd because it used to be later in life that someone would see this. So is it their diet, you think, that is leading them down this path of, 20s and 30s having their gallbladder removed?
I think part of it is the diet. I think part of it is honestly, and nothing against the pharmaceutical industry that you are in particular, but part of it
is please beat up on the industry. Okay. You're talking to two pharmacists right here that don't believe in right. drugs and chronic disease. So please be honest. Don't hold back.
I think that our tendency to provide a medication younger and younger and younger for everything is also leading to this. Because again, any medication that comes into the body, whether it's a subcutaneous hormone because you don't want to have your period ever and you're 12 years old, or it's, vaccines as well have some heavy metals in them. All of them say that on them, and your body does have to detox from that. And I'm not anti-vaccine. I am make informed choices and then do appropriate things to mediate them. If you're taking an antidepressant or something for your ADHD, or you're taking a regular birth control pill, you're taking something to help settle your nerves on a regular basis, you drink a lot of caffeine, you take in a lot of sugar, you take in things that are not organic, that have GMO in them, or what are they calling it now, bioengineered foods. Anything you're taking in like that, if you happen to be a runner who runs next to the road because running on the trails feels less safe, and at least on the road, lots of people can see you, you're ingesting a lot of toxins into the system, and you have to do something to help the body detox from that, because otherwise the gallbladder is affected. And then one of the biggest things, obviously, and you guys talk about this in your book, sleep. We don't sleep. We're attached to these devices 24/7. And most people are sleeping on average somewhere between 4.5 to 5 hours a night, when the recommended amount is somewhere between 7 and 9 hours a night. And usually when we get mindless on this, we get mindless with this as well. And things go into our body that shouldn't at times when they shouldn't. And so we're just not doing a very good job of helping the body have a break from the input and allowing it to actually rest, digest, and detoxify.
Yeah, that's a really good explanation. Thank you for that. So going back on absorbing nutrients, and you're talking about how, if you're have diarrhea after you drink your coffee, was your example, then you're not absorbing proper nutrients. And one thing I just wanted to hit on is just how simple a lot of hormones are. Let's talk about thyroid. Thyroid is literally iodine and tyrosine, which is an amino acid. So those are very easily, we can get those nutrients from our diet very easily. Well, if you don't have enough tyrosine, you don't have enough iodine, you can't make enough thyroid. So thyroid problems can be caused by nutrient deficiencies. That's a good example right there. Same thing with cholesterol. You talked about our hormones being made from cholesterol. Every sex hormone is made from cholesterol. Starts out with a cholesterol backbone. Then it goes into pregnenolone and on down the chain all the way down to, estriol actually. But without cholesterol, we cannot make those hormones. And we can make our own cholesterol, but like you say, we do consume less energy if we get our cholesterol exogenously from our diet. That's why, Jen, I'd say all the time how, cholesterol is very, very important. We have vilified cholesterol, but without cholesterol, we would die.
Exactly. And that, it's the difference between them pushing us away from, don't use coconut oil, it's terrible for you. Don't eat coconut, it's terrible for you. But here, have this soybean oil.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. One of them actually helps your body produce cholesterol and sex hormones. One hurts your body in doing all of those things.